Hello fellow gamers, welcome back to Paperhats. Today's a big day because we're building a behemoth of a storage system that can handle all of the items in the game. We're gonna need some serious resources, but don't worry, we've got plenty of wood in this chest. Wait, you're asking where we got it? Well, good old Mr. Gold left it for us, but he's quite the prankster and decided to leave it in quite a creative way. What? Oh my word, what? Somebody's done something. Oh, I see who it was. I think we've had a little bit of retaliation for that warden. Fair enough. Is there anything behind here? Just a portal. There's a lot of wood. Oh my gosh. Infinite wood. Okay. This man's just turned my base into a tree. That is kind of insane. I respect it. That's sick. That's a good prank, Mr. Gold. That is a good prank. That was quite the surprise. Now, let's get started. We've got some resources to gather. Materials have been gathered and they're in these shulker boxes behind me, so I say let's go ahead and hop into a time lapse and we can go ahead and throw together this top floor here just as a starter test to make sure everything works correctly, and then we can go ahead and fill in the rest of the layers. So let's hop right into that. And this upper level is complete besides, the ceiling and most of the sorters. But we have got this back wall all filled out and I've covered it with ores because, well, I felt like it would be kind of cool to have it laid out like this with the ores stacked top to bottom, like deep slate on bottom. And over here we have the blocks and the ingots, or the actual material themselves. And over here there's going to be netherite, but we do need to get some of this. And I did actually end up getting some deep slate ore to sort. I only managed to get the one, so if we go back here and we look into the sorter, you will see there is nothing in here except just filler blocks at the moment. But now that we have this top layer done, I think this is proof enough that this is going to work for all the layers. So I think it is time that we go ahead and we finish off these bottom two layers. We're gonna have to add stairs, but other than that, this should be pretty cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and start work on that. and everything is complete. Well, almost everything. All of the building is complete except the ceiling up here. All the functionality bits, at least the sorters, have been completed. There is, however, one thing that is not in, and that is the actual filters. We need to get the blocks and put them in the order that we want them to be in. That is probably going to take just as long as building all of the filters and getting all the materials for that was, because this is a lot of items that this thing can sort, and I'm not sure what order I want the items to go in just yet. So I'll have to go ahead and figure out what order I want everything here to be in. And to start with, I think we should figure out what all we want on this top row. Now this top area has a total of 94 sorters, so I've gotten these shulkers ready, and as you can see, they are capped off at the number 94. So let's find all the items that we think we'll be using the most and put them in these shulkers so that we know which ones need to be sorted, and we can figure out the actual order later. But let's do this. We have gotten everything for the top row except one item, which is going to be ancient debris, and that's going to go right up there. But I haven't gotten ancient debris mining yet, so that spot is just going to be open for now. But as for everything else, we do have it all, so I think it's going to be best if we just start putting it in. All the filters have been set up on this top floor, and I have even put in all of the water streams and a shulker box unloader and an item dispenser. This chest here is for shulkers, and this one here is for singular items. It all comes up around the back here, goes around, and all ends up over on this side at the end, where it will drop down onto the next level, which I have barely started work on. Down here, I only have a couple of the filters all completely set up. Both of these sides have their filters set up. All that needs to be done is putting the items in on the side. If we come up here, in these shulkers, I have all of the items that are going to go down on that second floor. So all that needs to be done is the dirty work, and then we have to put in the water streams, and that will be it for the second floor. And then we just have to do that again for the bottom floor, and it should be pretty smooth sailing from there. So without any further ado, I say let's get this done and set up all the filters in one quick go. Everything is set up, not just the item sorters. I have finished the entire storage system. If we come out here, there is items being processed through. I've decorated this off. It's sort of like a shut garage door or anything, but we have our shulker input and our items input, and then the shulkers all come out here. As you can see, there has been a ton of shulker boxes that have been going through the system. And if we come through here and walk down, there are filters set up everywhere, and you can even see the items going along the top here. See, there they go. And then they'll come down here to the bottom, which is basically just colors. We have our dyes, we have our wool and terracotta, we have our concrete powder, and in the very back we have our tinted glass. And then I just threw these in here because I had nowhere else to put them. But this is actually sorting most of what we need to be sorted. And for those items that we don't have being sorted, they will all end up in these storage silos. These storage silos have little light indicators on the side so we can tell when a chest is full. That really shouldn't be a problem. We have plenty of chests here to last for a while. Plus, all of the item filters over here are set up so none of the items will skip. So we are getting maximum efficiency out of all of this, and the only items coming into here will be ones that we do not have sorted. Even though the storage system was a headache to build, it will be quite useful, and I did have quite a bit of fun actually getting all the materials and stuff for it and coming up with a design for the rooms. And I am still super proud of this floor design that I came up with, and especially the roof, because being able to see the items go by was an unintended side effect, but it is probably now one of my favorite features of having this thing. So I am excited to use this and fill it up with items. So in between episodes, I'm going to be doing that. I'll be getting shulkers and stuff from the starter base, moving them over here. And without any further ado, thank you all for watching. Check the video to the left to see what YouTube recommends you, and check the video to the right if you want to see the last video of Paperhats. But anyways, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.